Hello everyone, this is Animation 4. Welcome back to some more FTB Infinity Evolved. So, last episode, we did a bunch of magics, and we got this fancy bound blade. And then I got told, I don't need all this. There's something called the infusion provider that basically does all this in one block. So we're gonna make it. I'm pretty sure I have everything. I think, right? Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna assume I have everything and hope it doesn't explode in my face. Yeah, so with this, it should be able to take anything we have in the system and provide it. I still like the look of these though. I like the pretty colors. So I might just leave these and add that somewhere else for everything. For everything else. There it goes. It's taken the items. Then it should just about done. I'm thinking I might just put this like right here. Just have the block right here. That'll probably work. So after this, as it finishes, it's looking at the last little bit. Cool. What I want to do is we're gonna go get some shards, whatever they're called. Blood magic. We want some of these weak blood shards. That way we can upgrade the blood altar and get a well of suffering. So to get these, just gotta kill some stuff. There it is. It's that simple. He stole it. Give me that back. Yeah, it's really simple. Wow, that's a lot of zombies now. Just gonna knock them down my hole. Yeah, not you. Cool, we got 4. That's plenty. And we can get some bats too. Not sure if bats actually give these, but oh well. So, we got 4 weak blood shards. We also got some other junk that I don't really care about. And some reward bag. Ooh, a diamond. Get out of here. Now they're like coming for me. So with this weak blood shard, we can, I think it takes the brewer, this thing. Yeah, 4 ritual stones and weak blood shard. So do I have any? Leave me alone. Do I have any ritual? I do. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go make that happen. Okay, a bit of alchemistry and a blood orb. A little bit of sparkling. We should get the 4 bloodstone brick, 8 bloodstone bricks. So I moved the entire altar up 1 so I could have the bottom layer on this level. And 4, actually let me take a look. We are currently tier 3. These 2 blocks should bring us to tier 4. Nice. And I have 105k essence in me. So now that we're tier 4, I gotta remember. I think we need to make caps locks on. We're gonna make this. It takes a tier 4 altar and block of coal and demonic slates, which also take a tier 4 altar. So I'm going to turn this off, and we're going to grab. I made one of these already. I have this one too. Let's just drop this in here. I don't think I'm gonna need to get. I don't think I'm gonna need to spawn zombies for this. I think I should have enough just in general. But maybe. Oh no, I'm gonna need to spawn some. I need some blood here. Yes, it's out. I will save you. I'll save you myself. Okay, now there's zombies here to save you. It's out again. Jeez, this thing takes a lot. Oh, there it is. Cool. Yeah, so I think these are going to be the hardest ones to get. Go away. And the coal ones only take like 2k, which is nothing. So I should be able to do the coal real quick. Boop. That's easy. So I just need one more demonic slate, and we can upgrade the divining rod, which I have no idea what that thing is, to be able to place dusk runes. And then we get to do some fancy stuff. Boop. So now that we're all ready to go, let me tell you my plan for blood magic, because there's some things you can do that'd be pretty helpful. So this over here is the Well of Suffering. What it does is it kills nearby mobs and puts their essence into a blood altar. So I've been doing some tests with it, and right here is the furthest top point that a mob can get damaged on. So if I put one here, nothing happens. There, nothing happens right there. See, it starts getting damaged. And down here, this is the lowest level a blood altar can go. So it needs a blood altar in order for it to work. If there isn't a blood altar, it won't damage them. So you can see they're getting damaged way down on this level. One level lower and they don't. So right there is fine. So what do I do about this? The blood altar has to be in range, but I also want to use up as much area for stuff to get damaged as possible. I'm going to be using Cursed Earth to spawn spiders. The reason for spawning spiders is they're only 1 tall, so you get a lot more spawning pads. So I'm going to be spawning spiders. And I need a blood altar to put it in, but this isn't going to be my main blood altar. This is going to be the blood altar that gets me all of my essence. So, if you look over here, well actually if you look at my system right now, I should be gaining massive amounts of essence. Yeah, I'm getting like 200 a second. Because of these runes of dislocation. These increase the rate at which you can pull blood in and out of a blood altar. So my plan, oh shoot, yeah, see it just filled up with 10k like instantly. So my plan is this right here is going to have a lot of these runes of dislocation, and it's just going to drain the blood essence out of it. That way I could put it into my 2 other blood altars. So this is my one that gets the essence. There's going to be a blood altar that's just about recharging my network, kind of like this one. How I just have an orb sitting in there and blood essence going into it. It's just going to sit like that, so I always have blood essence in my system. And then there's going to be a final altar where I actually do all of my rituals and stuff. That's just going to get blood essence in from a pipe. So that doesn't have to have any craziness around it. It's just going to be something simple like over here. Nothing going on with it. Just a pipe going in. I don't need spawners or anything. So now I got to figure out how to do this. So the ritual is going to be sitting smack dab in the middle. And then let me actually do it peaceful so it doesn't start spawning things. Let's take a look. So I need runes. Runes of dislocation. Because the higher tier altars can have more runes. So this one blocked in the middle is where I'm going to pull out from. And right here, it's going to be spawning platform. All the way around. So we're going to lose like 9 blocks of spawning space because of this, but that's quite alright. Something like this. And spiders can spawn in this gap. As far as I can tell, they should be able to. So this is going to repeat upwards. Let me just block this so they don't go into the altar. Doesn't really matter, but actually it doesn't matter. This would be the next spawning pad. Let me just do this up so I could see where this would fall in it. Next spawning pad. Next spawning pad. Okay, yeah. See, you get something like this. This is the spawning pad right here. You have the whole center being taken up by this ritual. It's going to cut out some spaces. But I should be able to just drop another pad right here, and it'll be fine. Something like this. And then it would go up again, and again, and again, and again. And it looks like we're actually one layer short. So I can move all this up one if I want to. I might consider it. Just so we have this pad right here not being totally blocked. Yes, that's probably what I'm going to do. Move the whole thing up one. So the bottom layer would be in line with this bottom layer of runes. Just like this. So there'll be spiders. Actually, no, this would be above my altar. This layer would be right here. I was going to say the spiders jump into my altar, but no, they can't jump on it because it's covered. So that's the plan. There's going to have to be stuff sticking into it to upgrade the altar, but that's all right. That's just a few spots. We're going to have 1, 2, move that down, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 spawning layers, each of which will be 21 by 21. So I think we're going to get some good spawns out of that. And the specifics, each damage that the spiders take costs 2 essence from my system and puts 10 essence into the altar unless I upgrade it, which I'm going to. So that's the plan. Hopefully we can get at least this part done, or at least started today. And yeah, let's get to it. All right, so here's the setup. The blood altar will go right there. Got some layers. This is where the ritual begins. Well of suffering. And just set it up like so. Cool. So now I have to cover this thing in dirt. Build a big box around it. Maybe a box out of like dark glass so I can see inside. And then place an altar there. Add some runes. Upgrade the altar a bit. We're good to go. Probably want to upgrade the altar before I activate it. But yeah. So next step is to actually make another blood altar because they ain't too cheap. That's where it is. Far enough away so it won't bother me, but close enough so that I can get to it. Okay, to help you grasp the scale of what I'm doing, here's what we're looking at in terms of spawning space. 11 platforms, I miscounted earlier. 11 platforms, each 21 by 21. I've gone through a lot of dirt. And there's still a lot more to do. But the Well of Suffering is chilling right there in the middle. I can activate it if I had the orb, but I don't. Then way down here, we have the Blood Altar. You can view it from the bottom. The Blood Altar right there, so I have access to it. 8 runes of dislocation. Some blank blood runes on here to be upgraded later. And then I use stone just so I could see this. So there is glowstone here, so I'm going to have to cover it. And hopefully that doesn't make it so it's not tier 3 anymore. The fact that it's covered. From the bottom. It's still tier 3. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that'll remove the light. Cool. Cool. So, I actually have to go get some dirt because this is the last of the dirt I have. Each layer takes 441. So, I should break those torches while I'm doing it. You know what? I'm probably going to make a magnum torch. Just to have for right now. I can break it later. Yeah, let's go do that. So the expensive part of the magnum torch is these bedrock ingots, which is cooked mox nuclear fuel, which takes some plutonium. Luckily, I have plutonium automatically being produced. What is the problem? Smelting. So smelt. Fine, I'll use the alloy smelter. Smelt. Cook the thing. Why it no work? Do I need like a vanilla furnace for this? Furnace. I guess you're doing this. Doing it this way. Yes, you're doing it this way. Soup. And dirt. over here. It's fine, I'm not really that hungry. Dang it, water. Alright. There it is. 11 layers of pure joy. So I still have a path down the middle to the ritual itself, and so I get to the magnum torch. I still have to activate it. Haven't activated it yet because I still have not found where I put that stone. The activation thing. Oh, here it is. So you need 50k in your essence pool. I think it takes 50k. So there it is. Very cool. So let me remove the torches from the top. Now this entire thing's gonna have to be encased in something. I'm planning on using mostly dark glass, but there's gonna have to be some other blocks for the top and bottom. For that, I have some freedom. It's a big cube. I got it. I have an idea. I think. Alright, so I've been building here for about an hour and a half maybe. I had an idea in my head. I made the idea. Doesn't look as good as I wanted it to, but I still think it looks pretty good. You could probably guess what it is. Ta-da! This is what I turned the super spawner, the super spider spawner into. The Great Cube of Rubik. So, there's a little bit of essence in the pipe when I placed it down, but it's not going in. I'm not sure if that's actually there or not. Hopefully, you can actually use ender tanks with this and don't have to use tesseracts or anything. So, altar's there. I still left a little tunnel to get through. Just gotta grab wherever the orb is. So I keep saying, I'm gonna activate it. Okay, here we go. Oh, I already activated it. I'm just done. Alright. I don't have enough dirt. I don't have enough dirt to do this. Yes I do. Yes I do. I'm good. I'm good. Option. Left myself a trail to just back out of. And I don't have anything to plug up this hole. Cool. Let me put some torches on top because I forgot to do that. Yeah, forgot to do that. But we are getting spiders. This is step one. We are, in fact, getting spiders. This isn't enough torches. Like, yeah, you stay off our roof. I need more torches. Okay. Torches. Give me 20. Redstone. Give me 1, 2, because I probably got that number wrong. And give me 2 of the dark glass. There we go. Move this out one. Not quite. So close. There. That one there. Put this one there. 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 I need a lot of torches for this top thing. Oh, it's actually good there. That it? Cool, I did it. I've succeeded. So, right now, it is not cursed earth. I kind of wanted that back. I got it back. Right now, it's not cursed earth, so we're not really going to get anything spawning that much unless I back away. We might get some stuff spawning if I'm, like, back here. I'm not sure. Once it's cursed earth, we should get a ton of spiders in there. So I wonder if I actually have any cursed earth. I have 2. So it looks like we're starting off with 2 layers until it expands, and then I can place down some more. So here we go. Ready to cover it up behind me. There. Go. And there. So that'll spread. Then we'll have a nice layer of cursed earth. Can get it, move it to the layer. It might spread vertically, I don't know. But for right now, we got 1 layer growing. Ah, you see what that is? See that string? Means a spider was there, and it got killed by the system. That is awesome. Oh, I missed the dirt. So, oh yeah, look, see? We got some blood in the tank. So, my original plan was to have this system be a separate altar, then have one charging my rune, then have that one to actually do all my crafting. I think this one's also going to charge my network. I'm not going to have 3, I'm going to have 2. That's going to save a lot of headache. So, wherever my Magician's Blood Orb is, I'm going to throw that in there. Yeah, see, look at that. And they're all just taking damage. And it is draining my LP as they take damage, but we are getting blood out of it, and this tank here is filling up. If I just drop this in there, then when the tank backs up, or even a little bit more common than that, yeah, look at this. This is just the beginning. Even more common than that, we're going to get blood flowing back into the network to constantly fill it. And of course, I'm going to add runes of sacrifice. I'm going to add acceleration runes. So these acceleration runes are really cool. So the way it works right now is the altar updates once a second. So everything's based on a 1-second cycle. So the runes of dislocation affect how many times it can pull out per second. What the rune of acceleration does is it takes that 1 second and subtracts a 20th of a second from it. So 19 runes of dislocation, this thing's running once a tick, which is 20 times faster. So I'm definitely going to want these all around here. That way we don't need as much runes of dislocation. We actually need 20 times less runes of dislocation for exactly 19 acceleration. So these are going to be very good. The only problem with these is, so we gotta look at some stuff. Demonic Slate we can do. We have a tier 4 altar. However, this, if you look at the orb in the center, it's fluctuating between pink, purple, and black, which means the lowest one would be the pink one, which takes the tier 5 altar. The tier 5 altar isn't hard to craft. This, however, is hard to get. A demon blood shard requires actually summoning and killing a demon. It doesn't use just the regular sword. Yeah, network slowly draining, but this tank is just filling up with blood. It's great. Oh yeah, see, we went up. Went up like 400 there. Yeah, we have to create a summoning ritual. So, right, now we're traveling back down the whole blood magic. We have to do a summoning ritual, and to do that, we need arcane pedestals and an arcane plinth. The arcane pedestal is the arcane pedestal is an arcane pedestal in the blood altar. Takes a lot of LP though. The arcane plinth is an elven trade with no catalyst, which is not hard. The elven trade, which means we got to get back into some Botania and set up an elven trade portal before we can get runes of acceleration and a tier 5 blood orb. Not saying that's not going to get done, it just can't happen right this minute. Yeah, look at this. That's spawning spiders like crazy. Got a good... That's just probably not right. There's items in there too. Yeah, the items will despawn eventually. I'm not too worried about them. If they become a problem, I can do something about it. Yes, so good essence building up. Very nice. And the system will just run by itself. It doesn't need me at all. I probably need a chunk loader though. So for now, I have some crafting to do. I want to add some Runes of Dislocation to the main altar, about 16 of them, so it can pull in the essence a bit quicker. And then I want to work towards the tier 5 altar and getting that demon blood shard. That's going to take, again, the portal. So there's some stuff to work on. I took down the spawner up here. We now have a nice pure altar by itself. I have the tank going into it, and it's pulling in at 20 LP per second. So with the acceleration runes, this would be 20 LP per tick, which is very good. But I do want some Runes of Dislocation for now around here. Each one increases it by 20%. I didn't calculate out the total increase after, but that is 1.2 to the 1.2 to the power of 16. It's 18 times faster. Hopefully it's multiplicative and not additive. So yeah, that'll be good, but that's going to be a lot of crafting. So I got my work cut out for me. Next episode, we're still going to be doing some more magic, and hopefully we can get this two altar setup working pretty well. But that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching, as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.